it was kind of a process for me. Initially, when I heard about the campaign, I was excited and about what that meant, a new building, but then also kind of like, ooh, this is going to be about money and sacrifice, and what's that going to be like? So I initially, had a number in mind of what I thought God wanted me to give, and it was a pretty easy number. And then I started hearing stories about, like, the initial story that really shocked me was my parents, deciding to sell their house. And I was like, whoa, this is serious. People are really sacrificing. And then, so I was like, ooh, I need to look at my number again. I was like, I felt like God saying, that's not enough. You can do more. So I doubled the number. And then I kept hearing stories about what people were willing to sacrifice, stories from Jason and Jack Redfield and even David Whiting talking about, giving a third to a half of his income. And, and then I remember sitting in one of the messages and hearing a video testimony from Bob Dijak about giving a year's worth of his income. And I was just like, whoa, people are serious about this giving thing, and I need to be serious too. And I still felt uncomfortable with the number that I had. So I prayed about it some more, and I felt like God saying, you can double that number again, Allison, and that's what I want you to do, which is a year's worth of your income. So yeah, I was definitely scared. But then again, I was excited because I kept hearing all these stories, and I knew that God would be faithful, and I knew that He would bless, and that you can't outgive God. Yeah, I mean, I never had really any financial worries. God definitely provided. My car didn't break down until after I was done giving, and then I got a new car, and then God allowed me to buy a house after I was done giving, and He provided me with a new job, and I got an awesome raise, which was unexpected. So God is definitely blessed, and I have no worries financially, thanks to God. I didn't really want to talk about what I did, just because I was like, why do I want to talk about giving in front of people, and a lot of people? But I was, talking with God this morning, and He was like, God used the stories of people in the last campaign to motivate you to give. So I want you to, share what you did. And it's not really about you. It's about what I can do. And so I don't want people to get caught up in the specifics of my story, but I want them to, get caught up in what God can do through them. God has done amazing things, more than we could have ever asked or imagined, a lot quicker than we ever asked or imagined. And it's just awesome to see the changed lives, because of the gospel. And that's what it's all about. When I heard that this was all, starting over again, I was a little like, oh, come on, we just did this, and I've already surrendered, I've already sacrificed, but, been realizing and hearing over and again in just different ways that the Christian life is a long obedience in the same direction, and it's not about what I've done in the past, and I can't just say, I sacrificed, I'm done, I'm good, I can let someone else do it this time, but God wants to still use me, and He still calls me to surrender and to give sacrificially. And so what that's going to look like this time, I'm still trying to figure out, but I know that God wants me to participate in this next campaign.